Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. How are you, my students? Hopefully, you are fine, doing well. So, this is countdown 8. I'm starting the topic here in chapter number 14, that is about the factorization. Okay, so second exercise, I'm starting this one exercise. So, I will start the parts and will continue until I feel that explanation is enough for you. Okay, so let's start the method. Yes, my dear. Look at this question, and the topic is about the factorization. Okay, whenever we are receiving an algebraic expression, so for the factorization, we have to check the rules for the factorization. Okay, because the expression is given and the which type of the factorization will be applied over here, that will never be explained. Okay, that will never be told and can never be given a hint also. Sometimes it is asked that use that method, but you have to factorize the expression as it is. First rule for the factorization is always check common factor. Okay, so first point is common factor. Is there any common factor in all numbers, as it is a quadratic expression, x square, x1, x power 0 or constant? 13 and 30, no common factor. So no variable and no number is common. Okay, so we cannot apply this common, we cannot take the common factor. Now second method, check that whether completing square method can be applied or not. Completing square method. If completing squares method can be applied, so your factorization will be very easy. Okay. Completing square method is saying that this number is a whole square. Okay, fine. It's a square of x. This number is a whole square number. No, 30 is not a whole square number. So we cannot go for this method also. Now check number of terms. If the number of terms are even, so we are using the completing square method, or like this one. If the number of terms are odd, like 2 or 4, then we make pairs and then take common. There are 3 terms. So odd terms, number of terms are odd. So now in this case, the best method for this case will be midterm breaking method. Or sometimes the students are saying, or some teachers are saying, or people are saying that splitting up the middle term. So you can say any name for this method. I say midterm breaking method. What is the midterm breaking method? Midterm breaking method is that we split the middle term in 2 terms so that the sum of their term are this one number and the product of their term are making the product of this number. Let me explain again that in the simple ways what I am talking about, that check the sum and product. Okay, what is the sum? Coefficient of the middle term will be taken as the sum along with its sign. Product of the first and the last term means coefficient of x square and constant term will make the product term, that is 1 times 30 equals to 30, and sign positive multiply to give you positive. Okay, now product term will be factorized in 2 numbers. Product term will factorize into 2 numbers whose sum will be equal to this sum and product will be equal to this. We have to take care of the signs also. So first go for the product. 30, factorization of every number. In the factorization of every number, 1 is a factor of every number because 1 can divide all the numbers. So 130s are 30. Okay, but 30 plus 1 or 30 minus 1 not giving 13. That's why we go to the next factor. So check the divisibility by 2, as this is even number, so it can be divided by 2. When you divide 30 by 2, you get the answer 15. Now 15 plus 2, 17. 15 minus 2 is 13. Okay, so on subtraction, when it is giving this number on subtraction. So this sign will be with the bigger number because they are giving on subtraction. Okay, so it means they will have opposite sign. Understand my point? When these two numbers on subtraction giving this number, so you will have opposite sign with both. This sign with the bigger number and opposite sign with the small number. Okay. Now check once again that 15 minus 2 is giving 13, but 15 twos are 30, plus minus minus, but here is plus. It's very close factor. You may have a mistake of taking or selecting this factor, but it's not working for the product again. Its signs are not satisfying the sign for the product. So we have to cancel taking it also, and we will go to the next factor, finding the next factor. Okay. So after 2 check, 3 is also dividing. 3 tens are 30. Okay. 10 plus 3 is giving 13. When on addition it is giving this sum number, when on adding these factor giving sum number, put this sign with both. Okay, use this sign, same sign with both. So now multiply again, 10 threes are 30, plus plus are plus. So it means that this factor, this pair of factor we will take. Okay, now instead of 13 we will write 3 and 10. Okay, so x square will be as it is. 13x is changed to two factors, that is 3x and 10x. Okay, variable will remain same with both. Plus 30 last term. Let me revise again what we have done. Taking the coefficient of middle term, calling it sum, multiplying first term and the last term, coefficient of first term and the last term, saying it product. Check different factors of the product and check every time that on multiplying they should give this, means on product they should give this, and on sum they will give this. Sum means whether they are opposite sign or same sign. We call it that sum of two opposite integers should give this, or sum of two same sign or same positive integer will give this. Okay, so this is the factor which we can select. Now we come to our that method in which even number terms. Yes, even number terms are there, so it means we will make pairs. Out of the first pair, x square plus 3x, clearly x is common in both the terms. X and x common. So we will take x common. So maximum x can be taken a common because it's coefficient 1, it's coefficient 3. So numbers are not common. That's why only x is common. So now first term divide by x, you will left only by x. When 3x divide by x, only 3 left. Okay, finished common. Then now the same sign will be written here, and 10 and 30, 10 can be the highest common factor. X here, not here, there. So that's why x cannot be common. Now when 10x, 10 is common. So this term divide by 10, x is the answer. Same sign, 30 divided by 10, 3 answer. When outside this is plus sign, so these sign will not be changed. You can keep this point also in the mind. When this is minus sign outside the bracket, so both the sign will be changed. Okay. Now 4 terms change to 2 terms, first term and second term, in which this factor is common. We will take this factor as common. X plus 3 times first term divided by this getting x, second term divided by this getting plus 10. And this expression is completely factorized with the midterm breaking method. Okay, thank you so much. Inshallah, in the next video I will just explain on the faster pace because I want to make the base of this factorization method. So inshallah I will explain in the next videos and complete the next exercise in the next parts. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.